Okay, hello everyone, this is Mr. Alberonen here again, and this is a combo guide for Hinokami Tanjiro. So Hinokami Tanjiro is actually kind of a guard monster. He likes to be, attacking the opponent on guard a lot more than he is doing combos. But it's important to know what combos you can do when you do actually get a hit, so that you can maximize your damage when you inevitably open the opponent up, because that's what he's awesome at doing. He's got ridiculous guard pressure with super long combo specials that can be cancelled into plus unblock specials, or anytime cancel into an unblockable, or the unblockable is also option selectable to be invincible. It's kind of ridiculous. So, the basic combo I recommend you do most of the time with... Oops, he's still guarding. The basic combo I recommend you do most of the time with Hinokami Tanjiro is this simple combo. And if you want to end with damage, end with the cross slash, and that's really good damage for only 2 bars, 5,300. And when you end with the cross slash, you usually do that to end with damage, but it also leads to a pretty interesting advantage at the end of your combo. So say I've just ended my long combo with cross slash, the opponent, if they're recovering, wakes up very quickly, so I can reset them super quickly after that. And if they're trying to, mash buttons, I'm going to catch them, because my buttons can come out way before theirs can, and they just lose if they're trying to mash. And if they try to, if they if they know that you're going to be pressing buttons after they recover and they're going to be blocking, go for a grab, and you have one of the best grabs in the game. You go flying forwards, and it's a hard knockdown for ages. So very scary stuff. The opponent is kind of at a really bad advantage, at a really bad position if you hit them with cross slash and they recover. So keep that in mind. And if the opponent isn't an opponent that recovers, then that's also good for you. You end your combo and you cross slash, and you get a hard knockdown because they're not waking up, so you can build some meter afterwards. So yeah, just pay attention to what your opponent is doing after you hit cross slash. Are they waking up or are they staying on the ground? And if they're a wake up person, then hit them with the resets, and if they're a lay on the ground person, take your hard knockdown and build some meter. Now, there are other ways to end this combo. Because Hinokami Tanjiro is a heavy mix-up character, he's never just doing a combo. A lot of the time, he's thinking about how he can reset the opponent or go for more mix-ups, as you've just seen here. And he has a lot of ways of doing that. So, instead of ending the combo in cross slash, which kind of, ends the combo, even though you can get resets off of it, he has other options. So you can do something like this, where he just loops the same combo on top of itself. And if he does a little delay after this one, oops, I did not delay enough, he can actually reset the combo. And because you're at advantage in the opponent's face, they can definitely not mash out of this. So you can press buttons before the opponent can. Their only option here is to block. And if they block, you can throw them. So it's a win-win in your favor. It's very, very scary stuff. And if they are trying to block at the end of your combos, because a lot of people, as they're getting hit by combos, they're just holding the block button, that leaves them really open to this situation. So if they're not someone that's holding block, then they can get hit by things like this. And look how much damage they take. This is because they didn't block once. They take about 70% damage. And if they are someone that does like to, hold block as they're getting hit, well, then they'll get hit by this, probably. If you double press the DP, it becomes an unblockable, and then he can get this loop off of his unblockables, and if the opponent doesn't know how to get out of this, they just kinda die. They just lose. So, if you didn't know, there are easy ways to get out of the unblockable Phoenix Flash. You can just walk away or mash buttons and you'll cleanly beat Tanjiro. It's quite a gimmick, honestly, but it is very useful for catching your opponent off guard. So yeah, mix up in between doing resets off of your regular Phoenix Flash that you can combo off of, like doing a reset that way. Or you could reset if they are, holding block. Go for the unblockable mix-up, and whoop-de-doo, Bob's your uncle, your opponent's dead. Because they fell for 2 mix-ups, they died, you built enough meter, you've got an ultimate, they're gone. He's kind of overpowered in that way, and that just really shows how much of a mix-up monster he is. 2 mix-ups, and you're dead. And they're not, gimmicky mix-ups, they're pretty powerful mix-ups. They're pretty understandable, like what, you held block once? Oh, sorry, there goes 30% of your life. Oh, you didn't block once? Oh, there goes half of your life. Okay, cool. But, yeah, those are the main ways he's going to be doing combos. If he gets a red combo, so he gets red combos off of his unblockable Phoenix Flash, his armor attack, and obviously his tilt attack in the air. And off of all of these, basically he gets a full combo string into Cross Slash, which is honestly pretty good damage. Most characters don't get 3,700 damage off of an armor attack. That's really good. And obviously, off of all of these red combos, he has also the option of cancelling into something that gives him a reset. Oh, you actually do have the ender combo a little bit early to do that. So instead of doing, you know, a combo that, you know, will make the opponent fall out, he can just go for a lovely reset. Like that. Or like this. And do any of the above to make the opponent cry. And yeah, so we can either do short combo into Cross Slash for some damage, regular Phoenix Flash for the reset, or unblockable Phoenix Flash for the reset that honestly just loops into itself over and over and over again. Pretty powerful. But yeah, that's basically the only combos you need to know about Hinokami Tanjiro. Obviously, since he's a guard monster, I'm going to quickly talk about his guard combos. So on guard, this is where you really want to be using his Scorching Rush, because it's so many hits on the opponent and does a lot of guard-like damage to their guard. Makes it go orange very quickly, and it can be cancelled into any of his other special moves. So he can cancel the end of it into Cross Slash, which is very advantageous on block. And, you know, you can break your opponent's guard super easily. So, you know, if you land a Cross Slash and then you're doing this whole sequence, your opponent's guard is basically gonna break guaranteed, because, yeah. And you don't really want to use Scorching Rush too much in combos, because a lot of the time, like, the opponent falls out of the combo, or, wait, how do I... Stop guarding, please. Scorching Rush isn't really too good to use in combos, because especially if you're near the corner, sometimes they, like, fall out awkwardly, and, like that, they can get a punish on me there, and it's not really that useful, and you can just get better and more high beat damage in combos just using the combo off of the Phoenix Flash. But if you do land a combo off of Scorching Rush, you know, it's pretty easy to get a combo. Just make sure you delay as much as possible so the opponent doesn't pull out, but just basically, oh, see, even that didn't work. So maybe just be careful and do a shortened combo and do something like this. Into Scorching Rush again, and then get the hard knockdown, so you can build the meter back, and pretend that you didn't have to do that combo. But yeah, comboing off the Scorching Rush, don't do his full attack string, just do a few attacks into Scorching Rush again, before the opponent awkwardly pulls out of the combo, and take your hard knockdown. Coolio? Cool. And that also applies if the opponent happens to get hit by it while they're blocking, but hopefully they don't, because he has so many options off of this. So, on block, he obviously has the option of cancelling into his Scorching Rush, which is really good if the opponent's, you know, just standing there blocking or trying to push back, because it's advancing as well. He'll just keep chasing them down if they're trying to push back. And they can't, you know, mash after doing a pushback because there's so many hits, or they can't grab after it as well. And also, because it's special cancelable at any time, it makes it a really potent mix-up. So not only can he just make it, you know, advantageous on block, he can also make it cancel it into an unblockable special move, which he gets, you know, resets and combos off of, which is a little bit crazy and ridiculous. And he can do this at any point, so a lot of the time the opponent will be like, oh yeah, I know this special move, it goes for ages, I'll just stand here blocking. Well actually, maybe you shouldn't, because you're gonna get hit by this, and then we're gonna loop into this, and then we're gonna loop all over again into this. Oops, I didn't have any meter left. Oops. That is the thing about Hinokami Tanjiro, because he's so fun to mix up with, you run out of meter kinda quick. So be careful about that. But yeah, you can cancel at any time, and if they're good at reacting to the Phoenix Flash, well, you can do something like this. Cancel it into a throw. And his throw is amazing, it's a hard knockdown, you know, you can call out supports, and, you know, combo off of it. It's just so amazing how good his guard pressure is. See, that simple combo there, I can build back all my meter, just blah 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 blah, so good. So yeah, make sure you're mixing up off of his guard pressure, as well as, you know, just scaring them into whether they have to keep blocking, or whether they have to run away and avoid your unblockables. Because, you know, you can either cancel this into being plus on block, You can cancel this into being unblockable in 2 ways. It's very scary stuff, and make sure you're using it to keep your opponent scared, because a scared opponent equals an opponent that gets hit by things, and that's really good, because if they get hit, you hurt them. Wow, that was deep. And combos into ultimate, you can do something like this, pretty simple. If you want to cash out, you can do something like this. It'll do pretty decent damage. But basically anything into ultimate will do, you know, above 50% damage, so it's the least of your worries how you combo into it. It's just the fact that if you're like, oh, I've hit my opponent, I can go into an ultimate and they're probably gonna die after I've done all these mix-ups. So no, if you've done your combos and looped them, if you realize, oh, I hit my opponent, I can end with this ultimate. Basically, no matter what you do, no matter what mix-up you've done, you're probably going to be able to kill your opponent with an ultimate, depending on how low their health is, and just get a ridiculously huge chunk of damage off of a simple mix-up. So keep that in mind. And if you are in Surge mode, he has some ridiculous stuff. So, you know, his DP, an invincible special move that he can combo off of, he can do stuff like this now. Yeah, definitely one of the easiest 100% combos in the game. Touch of Death for sure. Touch of Death and a half nearly. But, kinda ridiculous. So easy I've actually done this one online. Obviously not the whole thing, because the opponent died well before I was able to finish it. But yeah, when you go into Surge mode, just go for an invincible DP, they get hit by it, boom, they're dead. And obviously you can kind of do this combo structure, like, even in normal mode. Because these specials just do not, like, scale their damage at all for some reason. So if you want to do a combo in an ultimate where you totally cash out on all of your meter, obviously you can do something like this, and it's really, really gonna hurt. Because yeah, even though it's an invincible, like, DP, invincible special move, that you can combo off of, it barely scales your damage at all. But anyways, that's Hinokami Tanjiro and his combos, and even his combos on block that I thought I would show, because, you know, he's a good block character. But, yeah, those are his combos. I hope it helped. I hope you have cool combos now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!